sing it, here comes Hernan. The pretenses are over with his soccer and trivia. Hello everyone, as our intro says, it's great that there are journalists like Mariano Clos, and welcome Mariano to the fight we've been carrying on for a long time. Channels like ours, like Musus, like Mateos and Mars. It's no coincidence that the show my friend Mateo and I start every Monday at 6 is called Barracas to the Champions. This is about starting to criticize the power that Anti-TAPIA managed to gain, which is very rarely criticized, very little in this report. You'll see a journalist who just came out, and he's the new Secanucas, who I didn't have on my radar of Secanucas, but well, on top of that, when he comments he's kind of anti-Riva, he's Secanucas. We also just found out about this from Tapia. What changed? Content creators like Davo, La Cobra, Benito, the younger ones, the youngest, started to take a stand against Tapia. We've been doing this for a while, and I've already given you our names. But now with the emergence of Davo, La Cobra, well, the ones I mentioned, it's just starting to get a lot more attention. Our demand, people, that's why we have to raise our voices. We need to explain why a club rejects new members. We previously tried to join Barraca Central in a video, but couldn't. They're building a new stadium, they built a new stadium, and there you can see who attended. I'm not sure who will fill the new stadium at its inauguration, but they have one now. The growth of Riesta and a lot of clubs that there's not really a way to justify why or how they grew so much is there. In this report, along with what Mariano Clos said earlier, you'll also see something he said today. Preguntan about the video assistant referee audios. Where are the video assistant referee audios and the statistics on how many video assistant referee audios are actually known? Out of the total number of matches played, how often is a video assistant referee audio made public? How many matches does it take before a video assistant referee audio is released? It's a disgrace, folks. Let's share it.
Many people are asking what's happening with the video assistant referee audios. What's going on with the video assistant referee audios that aren't being released? Why aren't the video assistant referee audios being released?
Can't they hear or be heard? Recent statistics for 2025 were released.
Well, they started. All right, did you see that they were showing it at one point?
Yes, but listen, the fact is there's a video assistant referee audio every 38 matches.
No,
Well,
it's progress.
wait. We had a good start this year.
This is 2025, it's starting, it's fine. 1 every 38 games is the reward you get for what they found.
Things aren't going to change because there's a model that isn't going to change.
Arrival of video assistant referee. It was to impart more justice.
Where there is none in Argentina, football-wise. Speaking. Like this. So that's how you do what you want.
I think he's a great leader. People don't forgive him for coming from the bottom because he was a street sweeper, because he was a garbage collector. He seems like a principled guy who keeps his word. Argentine soccer is in a really bad state. Despite all the good things he's doing with the national team, no one will overshadow that. Not even an Argentine league with 30 teams, I suspect that's where the stain is. This should change in the future, as it's not good to see the Argentine league with so many teams.
Tapia always had a good relationship with the national team and deserves much credit for Escalonismo.
Would the national team's recognition be greater if Tapia weren't dark-skinned or from the unions in that party? Is there a class-based aesthetic issue with the guy?
Yes, or maybe as a counterbalance, there's also the issue of club football. But I think he doesn't get the recognition he deserves and is entitled to.
How disgusting, how disgusting.
What do you think about the photos of Paul and Messi with Tapia?
Disgust. I'm going to say it clearly. They pretend to be clueless, even though they're the only ones with real influence, and act the most ignorant. All for what? Why? Will anything change for them? Will anyone confront them? Will they lose any of their gains? The thing is, when it comes to the national team, there's little to question. But it's true that they're exactly the ones who could say something.
And even so, that's where they chicken out. You might make a video, a tweet, whatever, and they reply, "How can you talk like that about the best president in history?" So yeah, they're two different things. In this, yes, the national team, I made 3 million videos about him and recognize what he did for them. As for Argentine soccer, he's the worst president ever. He ruined it.
And also, obviously, the club officials, most of whom vote in favor. But for me, there's also something there that people need to understand, which is that many times when they vote, they put all the voting points into a single vote. So if you're against something, you're against everything. If you're in favor of something, you're in favor of everything. They should split up the votes. 30-team tournament. Who's for and who's against? Format. Who votes in favor, who votes against?
Julio Grondona or Chiqui Tapia?
For me, both. I think Tapia is on his way to being even more than Grondona, but it's not over yet. Maybe tomorrow he'll mess it all up. Who knows? I don't know.
Baraka does whatever they want, and no one here says anything, like nothing happened. In 4 days, when the Argentine national team plays, everyone will forget about Baraka Central. Nobody cares about Argentine football, I'm telling you the truth, huh? Nobody cares about Argentine football. Yeah. Then, when the kids leave, watching European football, watching other leagues, take responsibility too, huh? How will they become Barca fans? It's fine. You did it with Argentine football, where there were 20 teams and many great ones. Home and away matches with a 6 for everyone, with visiting fans allowed. The stars played here. Argentinian soccer isn't bad. Own up to the poor quality we watch too.
We're developers. Of our national team's 11 starters, 8 are team captains. When we look for tournament formats that are attractive and competitive, we're developers. And that's why we have a 30-team tournament.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
Of course.
No, I don't.
It means at least 300 more players and 10 more coaching staffs.
Let's say 500 teams and 5,000 top-level players, though I don't know which ones I understand.
Tapia told the truth in an interview on Libero Versus a few years ago, I think.
He shared his true thoughts, saying Argentina should have a tournament with 20 or 22 teams, I believe.
Hold on, let's be honest. Tapia is doing this purely for political reasons, and I understand what's happening, like it's just an action to benefit some people. Because honestly, Tapia must be saying to himself, that the tournament should have 20 teams.
No Argentine soccer fan supports having 30 teams in the first division or 2 groups of 15. No Argentine soccer fan supports teams not playing each other yearly or facing rivals 4 times away and never at home. No one supports the gap with Brazilians in soccer or that the Champions Prize is only what CONMEBOL gives. Winning the Argentine League gets you just $500,000. That's the money CONMEBOL gives the Argentine Football League. The Argentine Football Association doesn't contribute to the league champion.
Soccer destroyed him. Argentina?
Argentine soccer today and its rewards. Yeah. In fact, for example, the match that River won the other day for the Argentine Cup means absolutely nothing for their finances.
Having earned 40 million for being world champion and having made a lot of money in those boring friendly matches they play, like the ones they're playing now. Selling 500,000 pesos is low for an Argentina-Ecuador match. Still, the Argentine football champion gets nothing, while the Brazil Cup champion gets $12 million. But we're world champions, guys. And they're going to silence me. Damn, are they really that scared?
What's happening with the video assistant referee audios?
There's a referee.
There's a referee.
There's a video assistant referee, another referee.
And an open WhatsApp.
An open WhatsApp, and there's also a controller, right? For quality.
Yes, who provides it?
But there's one you don't know. There's one you don't know about. You're the video assistant referee. Come on, check the video assistant referee.
I'm talking to Tapia like this. Yes, Cheeky, who should I call?
Okay, yes. It was Usai.
Usai. Richard is the referee.
Throw them lines, it was Usai.
Draw the lines with paint, do it with paint, yeah.
They already said it.